What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into a very entertaining episode of Friday Night SmackDown that started off with a bang with none other than Big Match John kicking off the show. What did you think about the show, Matthew?
From a hot NXT to a fire SmackDown. Holy cow. I really think this SmackDown, to be completely honest with you, was one of the best book shows of the year.
I agree,
You know what I
100%.
mean? John Cena kicked it off. No better way. The crowd was hot. So hot tonight. One of the best crowds in SmackDown, honestly, history. John Cena opening the show. Quick talk. Roman Reigns actually comes out. Got a real good pop from the crowd. These two in the ring. John Cena saying he's basically not here to challenge Roman Reigns. He doesn't deserve it because he hasn't earned it. Rather, he actually knows somebody who is deserving. And out comes LA Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's a push for LA Knight. I think we're going to see him and Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. But nonetheless, before anything could happen, Solo Sikoa attacks LA Knight, leading a LA Knight versus Solo main event matchup. That totally did not disappoint. LA Knight, one of the hottest male models, basically, in this business. He is so hot. I'm so pumped for what they have planned with him. I'm pumped.
you and
He's
me
finally
both,
getting
man.
what he deserved.
Absolutely. You could say that again. The crowd in Tulsa, Oklahoma tonight stood up for LA Knight, and we're all here for it. And the night just kept on rolling with up next, it came to a backstage segment with Carlito and Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley absolutely destroyed Carlito, and we had some
Oh,
chaos
this is
in the
good.
back.
Street Profits, Dawkins, and Ford attacking him. It was completely awesome to see that. SmackDown is killing it with tag team action. I'm honestly pumped. Booking has been so solid thus far. Speaking of solid, Brawling Brutes versus, well, I guess you could say, the reacclaimed now, Pretty Deadly. They are back on television. Great tag team match. Elton John is out of that wheelchair. What a
Yes.
shit show that is, man. That's just comedy gold. We had a good matchup. Real good matchup. There was some good stuff here. Good work by Creative nonetheless. I'm pumped for what happens when Pretty Deadly, moves up the chain. They defeat the Brawling Brutes. What's next for them? I think that's something Triple H will reveal to us in the coming weeks. Next up, some women's action. What do we move to? Bayley versus Selena Vega from an altercation, I think, earlier on backstage. This was a good match. Bayley did defeat Selena with a nice scoring pinfall, but I think she has earned a victory against what the past few losses in the past few weeks. I think what Shotzi Asuka and what Charlotte Flair. So this was something that she really needed. Didn't really do too much to Zelina Vega.
Speaking of Charlotte Flair, we had a nice little altercation between Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair backstage. Finally
Yeah,
meeting
you're gonna have
face
to
to
check
face.
that out. It was perfect with an interview with Charlotte backstage. Who was she interrupting? I forgot who was being talked to.
I believe it was Adam Pierce, but it was fun to
Yeah.
see those two come face to face with each other, setting up hopefully a future matchup between the two.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. All right. Triple H is out next. This is where it gets interesting. I'm no joke. I was hoping he was going to take a shot at Tony Khan. I really, really was because I am a wrestling fanatic, and that is the shit we like to see.
You and me both.
But nonetheless, he is promoting Adam Pierce to general manager of Monday Night Raw. And then he talks to us about if Adam Pierce is on Raw, we need a SmackDown GM. So now they're doing the roles of each brand gets their own general manager, rather Adam Pierce just being kind of both. I see what he did here. I'm pumped for it. It's none other than, what is it, former Impact? He was a champion in Impact, NWA, world champions, both of those. I wouldn't have expected to see him in not even just a WWE ring, but as a authority figure. This was awesome.
Absolutely, man.
And he has an announcement. He comes out, right? Nick Aldis says Kevin Owens is revealed as the superstar after their trade with Jey Uso on Raw. Incredible. Dominic Mysterio actually came out before this and was booed to the heavens, man. It was incredible. Triple H was loving it. He comes out and stuns Dominic. Crowd was hot. This is definitely a way to freshen things up on Friday nights.
Absolutely. Nick Aldis on SmackDown. Didn't see this one coming, but I absolutely like the role of general managers on both Raw and SmackDown. Should shake some things up, and we'll have to wait and see what the new SmackDown GM has in store for us.
They got a lot in store, man. I feel it. I love it. I thought this was our main event, but apparently it wasn't because I totally forgot our real main event, which is LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. But we actually get tag team action. Cody Rhodes teased it, I think, about a day or so ago, that they're going to have an open challenge on SmackDown, and it was accepted by Theory and Grayson Waller. What do you think about that? Nonetheless, I knew we weren't going to get new champs. I was praying, and we were right. All right. What actually happened here, Jimmy Uso comes out and tries to kind of ambush Cody. He doesn't attack Cody, but he comes out, and it just creates chaos. Absolute chaos. They fend him off, right? And they beat Waller in Theory. And then as they head towards the back, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and Paul Heyman come out. Okay. And then Roman Reigns come trotting behind him and faces off against Cody Rhodes. Wow, I got goosebumps, dude.
Oh, dude, it was an awesome sight to see.
Nick Aldis broke it up afterwards. This is going to be incredible.
Setting up that Cody and Roman feud for WrestleMania. Here we go. We got little seeds of it tonight, and it led right into an awesome main event. Let's get right into it.
Incredible. I'm not lying when I told you this was the best booked show of SmackDown. Okay, main event time. What do we got here? LA Knight and Solo Sikoa. It was just really good to see LA Knight as not taken as a joke, but knowing he is being booked the way he's supposed to be booked because it's Triple H. Yeah. Good matchup.
So good.
You know, I like what they're doing. Okay, so Jimmy Uso comes out. LA Knight actually gets the W after Cena comes and attacks Jimmy Uso before he was to attack LA Knight. Wow. There's a lot to take in. So LA Knight takes a W with help from Cena, from Jey Uso, close to kicking his head off with a super kick. He pins Solo. This looks great on LA Knight's resume, pinning someone like Solo Sikoa. Roman comes out before the match ends, and it spears LA Knight. They played it off perfectly with production, camera angles. Nonetheless, what? I think we're going to get LA Knight and Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel, but dude, they pulled it off beautifully.
Oh, you could say that again. Perfect ending to the show. I loved how they had some great backstage segments leading into some awesome matches tonight. The storyline
felt like it literally felt like a WrestleMania SmackDown.
Oh, dude,
it was so fresh and it was hot.
The season premiere did not disappoint. Let us know what you guys thought about the show. Always like, comment, subscribe. And one last thing I have to say is LA Knight to the moon. Yeah.
All right, yeah, arrivederci.
Peace. This has been KozMatt. Thanks for watching.